channel. Today I am in Florence and I will take you along with me perfume shopping and just showing you the city a little bit. And yeah, I'm really excited. First perfume stop is Avery Perfume Gallery in Florence. Everything's linked down below. I got invited with my fiancé and I'm so excited to show you a little bit more about the concept of Avery Perfume Gallery.
Buonasera, benvenuti in Avery Perfume Gallery. Welcome to Avery Perfume Gallery. Avery Perfume Gallery is a contemporary concept dedicated to fragrance. We explore new languages also, making perfumes, but without, maintaining, this is the exact term, the experience of the tradition. So the way also to mix essences, to explore also histories and narrations about the past, about our traditions. We will see many of our fragrances are inspired by a journey from Italy to France, for example.
Starting off trying their perfumes, starting off with Queer Touch by the Avery Bronze collection. This is a fresh leathery fragrance. It's really, really gorgeous. You should check this out. Then the next one that I wanted to show you is called Y from their signature collection, an oudi peachy rosy fragrance that I want to get. We also had a look at The Lab on Fire, a brand that collaborates with different perfumers, and they also won a few prizes. One of them is Paris and LA, and this one is a mix between fizzy drink and sweets, so it literally smells like Coca-Cola and macarons. Then he also showed us a brand which is called Santa Eulalia, and this is also in collaboration with Avery. So basically it's his own brand, but they produce the perfumes for them, and it's all in the details, as you can see, even on to the packaging. And this is a brand from Barcelona. And the fragrance that I wanted to show you from this line is Nectar, because it's a tropical vanilla, coconut, saffron, lily of the valley perfume. This is the best tropical fragrance I've ever smelled, and I know a lot of you love these kind of fragrances. Then we go over to another brand that I loved, which is called So Oud. And the favorite one from this collection was actually Uris, which is basically inspired by Marrakesh Spa. It's so pretty. If you love oriental fragrances, then you should check out the line, because I think the prices of all of these lines are just really incredible. They're niche fragrances and they're really not that known, and you can literally smell that the quality is really great. They also have extra versions which are a little bit smaller and a little bit stronger, so if you want that perfume that lasts forever, then maybe you should check out their extra versions as well. I also wanted to make you aware of this little collection, Como Lake, because I really love their fragrances. Basically, they are supposed to create different emotions of the lake. And one of the others that I really liked is this Monoscent duo, which is a molecular perfume duo, which are great if you love molecular perfumes. And also wanted to quickly show you that they have not only perfume but also home perfume and organic skincare. And what I really love about their concept is that each store has really been put in so much thought, and that they combine really fragrances with art. So each month they have a different artist in Florence that is displaying their art, and you can go downstairs and have a look at what they present. They also have this unique way of make you smell perfumes in glasses, which is such a brilliant idea, because basically the alcohol oxidizes, and so you can really smell the perfume that is left. I thought that was such a brilliant idea. Also, I wouldn't be me if I wouldn't mention and show you that they also have hair perfumes that don't contain alcohol. I wanted to get one, but I traveled with hand luggage, surprise, so I couldn't put it in a luggage. If you are a perfume lover, then you should definitely check out their website that I link below. It's also an online shop, so you can buy all of their fragrances there. I want to thank Avery Perfume Gallery for inviting me and also gifting me this gorgeous fragrance that I will show you at the end of the video, so keep on watching. So we went to Torina Sente, which is basically an Italian luxury department store. I would say like Neiman and Marcus. And I wanted to try out the exclusive Gucci fragrances. And I really, really loved the Voice of the Snake one. It's basically the only one that I really liked that I would have considered buying. It's a very smoky oriental oudi fragrance, and I think I would definitely get it. The prices are actually quite high, so I cannot really speak on the longevity because I tried so many perfumes that I don't know which one lasted the longest. They had a really, really great selection. I didn't try all of them, but obviously not. But I didn't try a lot of them because it was really, really warm. But in case you are there, it definitely is worth it to check out their selection downstairs. I wanted to have a look at the Gucci Garden. Basically, this is a boutique in Florence where they have a unique collection. You find pieces that are only made for there, and they basically have like unique pieces. So you find one pair, for example, of shoes or one dress, and they had really nice stuff. So if you're in Florence, definitely go and have a look. We also wanted to get a focaccia at the famous focaccia place, but look at the queue. I was not about to wait 40 minutes for a really great sandwich, so we just went to the next door focaccia store. Taste test. I took a vegetarian focaccia. Oh, bummer. It's good, yes. I missed the tomatoes. No, but it's very good. We didn't go to the other one that's really famous because there was a queue like 100, 20, 30 people. But it's nice. I really loved Florence. I think this is a great city just to discover historic and architectural design, museums, but also if you just want to do a shopping trip, they have so many nice stores from designers to high street. Yeah, it's beautiful. Next up was this perfume boutique called Campo Marzio 70. And they had a few famous niche brands that I wanted to try. And one of them was this brand, which is completely without alcohol. They also had MFK. They had Memo Paris that I completely did not see. I don't know why. I just saw it in the video right now. and they had candles, they had like, it was a dream. I mean, it's perfect place to perfume shop, let's be honest. And I wanted to try out the matière première fragrances as well, because I didn't have the chance to really smell them. You will see me a bit try them out. I have to be honest, I think Parisian Musk has to be my favorite. I know there's a lot of hyped up perfumes like Santal Australs and also Suave. I don't think they're safe blind buys, and I thought they were really good, but they didn't wow me like the ones that I got from the previous perfumery. I also had the chance to smell a little bit of Roja and a lot of Surge Off, and I have to be honest, I tried all the hyped up fragrances from La Capitale to Dama Bianca. They were very beautiful, but nothing that swept me off my feet, nothing that I thought I needed to have. So yeah. So I just got ready. We are going to check out the rooftop bar, and I take you with me again. And yeah, I, as you can hear, have a cold. I got tested negative, obviously, before I came, but I have a reoccurring sinus infection, and that's why I sound like that. Thanks God for makeup, because you cannot tell, but my nose is actually super swollen. But yeah, so can't wait for you to see the video. I filmed so much, mainly the street and the city for you to see, and yeah, hope you enjoy. I wanted to show you a little quick room tour of the hotel that we're staying. It's the La Terrazza sul Duomo, and it's literally at Via Roma, so it is right in front of the Duomo. It's the perfect location, and we really enjoyed our stay. I would definitely come back here. It's a little boutique hotel in the old town. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. And breakfast in the room with a nice view. You're really like in the middle of the city. We took the bigger room, I believe, so they also have smaller rooms, so they have a room for different budgets, I say so yeah, it was very beautiful. So the hotel we're staying at has this rooftop. It's so incredible. I will show you some videos. It's so beautiful, and you can even see the mountains back there. It's absolutely stunning. I would really recommend you to come here if you stay in Florence. It's like in front of the Duomo. I mean, you could not be better placed. I'm so happy to be back. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I want to say in advance, I'm really sorry that my vlog didn't come out as I wanted to be. Like, I wanted it to be a bit more of me talking to you, but I was so sick and I was not feeling the best that I, really wanted to show you the city a little bit, because instantly I wanted to show you the perfume that I got, which is a dream of a perfume. And before I start and blab around the rest of Florence, I wanted to show you the perfume. So the perfume that I got was actually gifted to me by Avery Perfumery, the part where I filmed in the store a little bit more longer. They were so kind in gifting me, like letting me choose a fragrance from the store, and I chose this one. And I didn't even show it to you in the video. So the reason why I chose this, I told you they had like glasses where you could spray the perfume and then smell it. And I thought that was a really great idea because you really could smell the notes very well of the perfume. You didn't really smell the alcohol in it, so you can really smell what the perfume smells like. And so I always was very curious about the brand that I wanted to try. I had the chance to try because simply because where I live, the brand doesn't really exist, so I didn't try it, and I was not about to blind buy it because, yeah, you know, I did a lot of blind buying. But yeah, long story short, the fragrance that I got, which is one of my new favorites, it's probably in my top 3, it's a dream fragrance for me. It's the Peregrina by Tamhin London. And this is an extrait parfum. So it's an X-ray, and I kid you not, I wore this and I smell it all day long. So next to Bleu Turquoise by Armani, this is probably my most long-lasting fragrance. And so I saw the brand, and it's funny because I just picked it up like that. It was like one of the first fragrances they had from the brand, and I tried it and I was like, wow, this is gorgeous. This is exactly what I've been looking for. So just to give you an idea of what it reminded me of, what it made me feel like, and what it smells like, it is a floral oriental fragrance, but it is not like any other that I smelled. Because I always told you that I love Rose d'Arabie by Armani, and I told you if I would find something that lasts longer, smells similar, I would love that. And I think I love Armani Rose d'Arabie since such a long time, and as you might know, it is very oudi, it's like very strong fragrance, and I was looking for something a little bit more refined, a little bit more soft, a little bit more, I don't know, it's something a little bit more stronger in terms of lasting power. And so when I smelled this, I was like, wow, this one is a gorgeous floral oriental. So there are some floral notes that I'm gonna list to you right here. There's some rose in it, definitely, and it just smells extremely elegant. And I always am a person that, as you know, I'm always saying that for me there's no masculine and there's no feminine fragrance. For me, that there are notes that are perceived a certain way and that make you feel a certain way, and there are notes that can make you feel maybe masculine, or notes that make you feel very feminine. But this fragrance is, so to me, one of the fragrances that make me feel the most feminine I've ever felt with a fragrance. And so just to open the bottle, this is how it comes in. Actually, I have to tell you that I was really happily surprised by the brand. I heard a lot of great things, but I like to try for myself. I felt like the fragrances were extremely refined and extremely good quality, and I think the price that it holds, I thought this fragrance was like £400 just because of how it smelled, and comparing to other brands to other brands and fragrances that I've smelled before that are you know, more expensive. And I got this is a 50 ml, and I already made a little dent in it, and I will definitely repurchase this. I honestly, my top 3 fragrances I think that gave me this wow effect are Contre Moi by Louis Vuitton, Bleu Turquoise, and Tamhin. And I have to say also at this moment that I am so grateful and thankful so many of you trust me when it comes to fragrances, because I get so many messages that you purchased Contre Moi, that you purchase Bleu Turquoise, and that you love it. So that makes me feel really great, and I hope that you never buy a fragrance of me and you don't like it. Obviously that's not inevitable because we all have different tastes, but I try to be very objective when I explain. There are fragrances that I think are great, there are fragrances that I think are good, but there are not a lot of fragrances that I think are absolutely amazing, and this is definitely one of them. So it is just, did you see that quality of spray? I am speechless. What is really interesting is Peregrina is actually the name of the most precious pearl, one of the most precious pearls, if I'm not mistaken, that apparently has been held. It's like a necklace, if I'm not mistaken, that the history. And the store they told me that even Liv Taylor had loved the pearl. So I thought that the history behind the name and the fact that they named this fragrance is so suitable. So what I love, oh my god, I'm so in love with this fragrance. So the middle notes are actually, they have some caramel and vanilla in it, and the base notes are amber and musk, if I'm not mistaken. For me, this fragrance is like a handbag. It's like a new haircut. It just makes me feel great about myself. It makes me feel, wow, this is exactly what I want to smell like. This for me is wow. So if you have same taste as me, then I highly recommend this, and the price is really amazing. I mean, I couldn't believe when I heard the price. Not that it's not expensive, of course it is still a cost, but it's just knowing a lot of fragrances and knowing the price of certain fragrances that I feel like I don't think that they're worth the amount of price. I feel like this fragrance, I'm just at loss for words. Yeah, that's all I can say. It reminds me, this is, I think, probably the fragrance that makes me feel the most feminine, that makes me feel the most elegant. This is exactly what I want to feel on my wedding day, for example. Just beautiful, elegant, sophisticated, and I want to captivate. This for me is a fragrance that captivates beauty and elegance, classic beauty. This is exactly how I would describe it. So I'm absolutely in love with this. I keep this in the box. I would have loved to show you the beautiful gift that they packaged at Avery Perfume. She was so kind to package this in like a gorgeous gift, but because I was traveling with hand luggage, I had to take out the fragrance and put it in a plastic bag and travel with the box separately. By the way, can we all have a round of applause for me for traveling with hand luggage? Because me, honestly, I'm a heavy packer. I tell you, I always reach the limit. If you love fragrances, you should definitely go to Florence. They also have once a year a Florence perfume exhibition, if I'm not mistaken. They also told us that Florence is a big hub for fragrance because they have some raw materials that they use for fragrance, like iris root, which I thought was really interesting. They also have a very famous store that I haven't been to. I couldn't enjoy this video, and make sure you hit the subscribe button, also put the notification button on. Now we're on our regular schedule. I know we weren't before because your girl was sick, but now we are back. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you next time.